Hello, friends, foes, and hoes. Welcome to this channel. I'm going to try and attempt to script, film, and edit a video.
I know. Amazing.
Instead of doing whatever others are doing, I'm going to do that, but make it more gayer, and well, we're going to talk about writing on this channel. I'm going to teach you how to write characters, scenes, and like whatever my brain comes up with. I do have a Tumblr account, Creative Stalker, so go check that out. But here we are going to hear it and see my awful editing skills. Anyways, let's write something today. So let's get your pens and notebooks out. We're talking about turning songs into stories. On my blog, we dissected the song Take a Slice by Glass Animals, recommended by a wonderful person. My asks are always on it to suggestions. In that, we did a breakdown on the lyrics, sound, and what the band's meaning was. What I would write a story based off the song would be grungy, sexual-themed song based on a breakup or conflict between two characters. Of course, anyone can interpret that song into anything that they decided to. So I asked my friends for some song suggestions, but we'll use those for next time. I'm so sorry, guys. I love you. I put some songs in a handy dandy wheel, and we shall see what that wheel decided on, and I'll dissect whatever that song is suggested by. The wheel has decided. It chose Sex Sells by Lovejoy. Now, before we get into this, I want to explain how this process is going to work. There's three things we are going to be looking at. First, we're going to talk about the sound and how the music feels, and translating that feeling into the story. Next, I'll personally be choosing lyrics that I feel are most important to that story, or that I will connect to the most. And lastly, we have to dive deep into what the band Lovejoy themselves has to say about the song, and take that in consideration when we create our story. Are you guys ready? When listening to the sound, I couldn't help but feel like there was a layer of hope. That within the story, the main character has hope for whatever they are looking for, or what is stopping them from achieving their goal. Despite the sound being quote-unquote hopeful, the lyrics are not so much, but we'll get into that in just a moment. Drums, to me at least, stick out the most regarding that feeling of hope, mixed with the unique sound of trumpets that are thrown into the song. Overall, the sound of the song, and thus the song in general, is rather light and hopeful. This can be masking the dread and the disappointment that our main character feels throughout the story. The world around the character is rather nice. It's almost as if the world around the main character could be mocking them as well as giving them that hope, or maybe even false hope.
Show policy. His daddy works on the council. Mrs. loves the silver spoon. Swore she'd never kiss a Tory, but this boy was too good to lose.
These lyrics are rather interesting for me, and with the story. The main character sees the girl of their dreams and her new partner, and perhaps these two characters know each other well. So the main character knows the girl's family and who the girl goes for. These set of lyrics can translate well with the background between these two characters and their history together. Mixing in with the sound that the song has, that sound of hope, the main character is tormented by the thoughts that their dearest friend and love interest is going to her partner's place, because that's how well that they know each other. The main character at this point likes their friend and is scared of sleeping with the lights on because during this time they are afraid of the thoughts that her and her new partner will do, wishing that person was them. This is killing the main character inside.
A Capricorn or Father, is it sex to know that?
Following up with the last set of lyrics, the main character is even haunted with the knowledge that their best friend's partner is a Capricorn. Knowing this because the best friend talks about their partner to the main character, having any information about them or their relationship haunting them even more so. They are doomed with the knowledge of how sex sells and how the two are most likely having sex with each other. They know this and they wish they didn't. And of course, everything around them sounds like they're mocking the main character because everyone else is happy. But they are doomed with the knowledge of their best friend and their new partner.
So will you do what's easy, or will you do what's right? Please.
These are the questions that either A, the main character asks themselves, B, the main character asks their friend, or C, the girl asks themselves in order to not hurt the main character anymore. This can go either way. Will they do the easy way or the way that is right? What are these characters' morals? What is the relationship and friendship truly like? This can show a lot with the story and the characters.
Gonna sleep tonight. Where will you sleep tonight? Where will you sleep at night? How do you sleep at night?
These are more questions that you can show a lot about your characters. Questions that can be asked throughout the story, especially asking the how of it all. The main character asking these questions asleep can be brought back to the main character being scared of sleeping with the lights on. Perhaps the story can be placed around nighttime because of these repeated ideas.
How's it feel to be so loved yet so alone?
Damn, this bitch asks a lot of questions.
But this can be a heartbreaking scene between the main character and the friend, as either or are loved but are so alone. And the other person knows this because they know each other so well. Lead singer Wilbur Stutt. Why did I say Stutt? Lead singer Wilbur Stutt stated on a Reddit post that sex sells is about extortion. It also says it's extortion of money, not sex, but that statement came from a Genius article and not the original Reddit post that Wilbur made. Link to both posts are in the description of this video. Other people theorize that the song is about cheating or being unfaithful, but those are just another idea that this story could have. There isn't a whole lot to go off of here, so using Wilbur's quote, put that in the aspect of your story if you see best fits. What now? This is where my job ends. You might be asking, hey Emily, I thought you were going to write the story. You're not wrong. You do have a point. But the point of this video is to inspire you to write the song based off of sex sells, whether you use the information in this video or not. Perhaps when I make another video like this, at the beginning or end of that video, I'll read my own story to you guys. It can be a little ritual between you and I. Anyways, I hope you liked this video and you thought it was fun. I put in some time and actually tried, so if you do want to see more videos like this and more writing content in the future, you should feel free to subscribe and even like this video. And also make sure to follow me on all my socials. It'll be all linked in the description. And check me out on my Tumblr blog. That is where you will get all my other writing content as well. Anyways, see ya. That was an awful outro. And that was scripted too. Maybe I should just do an unscripted version of that. Anyways, goodbye!